What's up, Waluigi? Trent from Trentendo here. Today I'm going to show you guys how we can play games like Hogwarts Legacy and Super Mario RPG early and legally. So before we hop into that though, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video so you guys are kept up to date with everything going on here at Trentendo. Let's see if we can hit 20 likes on this. It really does help, I appreciate it. And without further ado, let's hop right into how you can access these games early for Nintendo Switch. So first off, the first thing you're going to need to do is we're going to go over to Nintendo.com and you're going to want to create a new Nintendo account. Now I know you probably already have a Nintendo account, but we need one that is going to be linked to the Australian region. So we're going to hit sign up, put whatever birthday in you want. I'm just going to throw in, I'm not that old, let's see, let's go 60s, sure. So what you can name your nickname, just make sure the most important thing right here, there's a couple important things I guess really. Whatever nickname, I don't think it really matters. That's fine, whatever you want to name it. For the email address, make sure it's an actual email that you have access to. You are going to need to have an email address with access to the email address because you're going to have to get info from here. So if you're going to need to either sign up for a new email, or if you have multiple emails, just use whatever email is not already associated with your current Nintendo account. You're going to create your password, select your gender, and this is where you also need to come in. So right now it's pre-selected on United States because that's where I'm living. You're going to want to come up here to the top and you're going to want to click on Australia. So this is important because the way that the eShop works on your Nintendo Switch, it's not where you are residing that it accesses. It accesses whatever region you are associated with on your Nintendo profile. So if you are on the if you have if you have a Nintendo account that is registered with Australia, you will access the Australian eShop, even if you are on your current Nintendo Switch that is in the US and is already linked to your other account and all that stuff. So what you're then going to want to do is, after you do this, you're going to want to come back over to your Nintendo Switch and you're going to go to settings. You're going to go down to users. You're going to add a user. So you're going to create a new user. Whatever you want to do, again, is fine. So let's go with Donkey Kong. Sure. We're going to call this Aussie. A-U. Or A-U. Let's go I-U-S. Sure. And then you're going to link your Nintendo account. So what you're then going to do is whatever Nintendo account you just created on Nintendo.com, you're going to sign in with that one. You're going to want to sign into the account that you've just now associated with the Nintendo eShop. So the next thing you are going to need though, so now you have your account's set up. I already have mine. This is my other one. This is my Australian, Taz, is what I called it. So this is my Australian account. It is linked to my Australian Nintendo profile. So now what you are going to need though is you're going to need funds to be able to purchase the game from the Australian eShop. So the way this works is you are now going to need to go to another website. So what I use is this website right here. It's called Seagam. I don't even know how to say it. S-E-A-G-M. So here you can buy eShop cards in Australian currency. So you can't just go to Walmart or Target or to Amazon or whatever and buy an eShop card and have it work. It has to be linked to an AU, so make sure it says AU, right? It has to be the AU currency. So in order to get Hogwarts, I'm going to do this with Hogwarts Legacy right now. So in order for this to work, I need 90 Australian dollars. This is what that's what it costs on the eShop in Australia, is 90 Australian. So we're going to get a $60 eShop card which is 43. So let's add that to our cart. And then we also are going to need another $30 to get us to 90. Add that to the cart. So if you go to our cart right here, so it's going to cost me $64.83 for the funds. So essentially I am paying a little bit more. Probably by the time you think of tax, it's probably a wash, maybe a couple bucks. So that is what you're going to need. So you're going to need to make an account with SEAGM. It's super easy, just like any other online retailer. And then you're going to want to buy $90 worth of eShop cards for the AU region. Then once you do that, you're going to get an email. So I'm going to come over here. I already have mine set up. Let's go to where is it? So my cards is what you want. So I already have 2 cards in here right now. I've already purchased my cards. So what we will then do is, so you get the email, you'll log in, you'll see this. So what you then do is now you have to go back to your Nintendo Switch. So now that you've got everything ready to go. You've got your Nintendo account linked to your profile on the Switch. You've got your Australian currency ready to go. So you're going to come over to the Nintendo eShop, and you're going to need to log in with the account that's registered to Australia. Super easy. So now I'm going to have to redeem my codes to add my funds. All right, so there's our $60. We'll add that in. And then we'll add one more. All right, so there's our $30 eShop card. So I now have $90. Nope, don't close it. So now if I come over to my account, I don't know why the eShop has been terrible. It's always terrible. So now I've got $97.49 in my eShop balance. My balance. I had some from a previous game that I'd purchased. So now all I'm gonna do, let's go back up to Discover. So I've got them. I've got the funds in here. We're gonna come down to Hogwarts Legacy, and we're gonna proceed to purchase. Pre-purchase, pre-order, and purchase. Okay, and simple as that. And it is letting me preload already. So that's another good news for Hogwarts Legacy. You can preload. So the last thing that you are going to need to do is going back to the eShop, and you're going to need to make sure that the account that is linked to the eShop, that it says that this Switch that you're on is its main console. So you do that by going to so you go up here to your account, come down, and so primary console is what's called. So you need to make sure that this console is your primary console. This will allow it so that you can. So now when I go to play Hogwarts Legacy, I can't play it right now, obviously, but like I've downloaded Scarlet and Violet from the Australian eShop, so I can still play it on my regular. So this is the account. Rufio is the account that's linked to my American Nintendo account. I can still play it on this. I can play it. I can save it. I can do anything I can because this account is linked as Taz is the primary console for that. So any of the users can play this game. So now Hogwarts Legacy is preloading. And then now, since we're on the Australian version, when it hits midnight in Australia, I'm going to be able to play Hogwarts Legacy, which will end up being, so the game comes out November 14th. So on November 13th at 6 a.m., I will have access to Hogwarts Legacy. And that's how you play games early. This will work, like I said, if you want to do this with Super Mario RPG. I did it with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I did it with Skyward Sword. I did it with Legends Arceus. I just did it with Hogwarts Legacy. So now come Monday, November 13th, 6 a.m., we're going to be playing some Hogwarts Legacy online. And it looks like it is already downloading. Let's see if we can see, I'd love to see the information. I can't see anything right now. But yeah, anyway, it's up. This is how you do it. It's simple as that. You just got to create a couple steps. First, a Nintendo account that is linked to the Australian region. A profile on your Switch that is then linked to that Nintendo account to access the eShop. You're going to need some Australian currency via eShop cards for Australia that you can purchase with, an American currency. You just purchase the eShop card, and then you go in and you download it. And then simple as that, come a day early, you're going to have access to whatever game you want to play. And in this case, we're going to be playing some Hogwarts Legacy early. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video so you guys are kept up to date with everything going on here at Nintendo, as I mentioned. I hope you enjoyed this update. Hope this is helpful. Let me know in the comments if you've done this before. Maybe this will be your first time doing it. I hope it helps. Until next time, though, catch you later.